Hey everybody, Ben's dad here. Finally on camera. Face it real, huh? I want to tell you guys something about what I'm going through for the past like 2 years now. Actually, longer. About 6 years since I moved in Clarkson, Washington. Um, and I can't get help with from anybody. I can't get a lawyer for this. I can't call the police if somebody robs me. If somebody breaks in at my place and robs me and Ben, I can't call the police. They're corrupt. I have names. I'll tell you. Officer Sparks, Officer Hall, Sergeant Denny, uh, their Death Sergeant Lori. I can't remember her last name. I've been dealing with harassment, color of law. They won't protect Ben if the neighbors try and steal his collars. They cut. They either stole or defaced 5 collars since last year. Since I had him. Uh, it all started with my social worker. Actually, it started with what August last year? No, May of last year, just after Mother's Day. I saw a counselor one time because I told my doctor at the time I was lonely. I've been sitting in this apartment alone. My only friend, I say on the video that my Ben is my only friend and family. I mean it. Okay, and I told I said I don't need a counselor. I'm not going through mental issues. I'm just lonely. There's nobody to meet around here to talk to. Not romantically, just to meet, just to talk bullshit. I can't do that anymore. I can't do that around here because you know why? Because everybody's on meth and fentanyl in this town. Clarkson is about 1,200 people, if that. Everybody knows each other here. And I'll explain. I talk like this because I had a stroke in 2020. I didn't get speech therapy. I couldn't. After I had my stroke, I had to move furniture. My then girlfriend, and the reason I had a stroke in the first place because she hid my blood thinners from me for 6 weeks. And after I got back on them, it was too late. I had a stroke at work. I couldn't feel my arm. My face drooped on the side. And I talk like this ever since then. So Ben has been a godsend to me. You know, he's sleeping in the front now. I saw that counselor anyway. I saw that counselor. Her name is Dana Boyd. She works at Chaz Clinic in Lewiston, Idaho. It's all over the bridge. It's like 3 miles away. And I told her I'm a Trump supporter. So I don't want you to hate me for that. I'm not a bad person. Don't judge me. She said, okay. You can see the video on my channel, by the way. It's this counselor session number 1. Maybe I'll link it in the description. I told her, said, I'm just lonely, ma'am. I'm not need to be somebody to talk to. My family abandoned me after I had a stroke. I can't go back home. I have a younger brother there, and my mom. She has dementia. She doesn't even know I'm gone. She probably thinks I died or whatever, or thinks she only had one son or whatever. And I told the counselor in the session. I said, growing up, I was very smart. For the first 12 years of my life, I was an only child. And I grew up very mature. You know, I was very smart for my family. You know, adult-minded. And I said I had a 130 IQ growing up. And she interjects and said, maybe you were autistic. And when people say things like that, I try to get their version of what they mean. I said, what do you mean autistic? And she said, you were very smart, but you had no friends. I said, actually, I had hundreds of friends growing up. It was very easy for me to make friends. She didn't say anything. And She said I had a nervous tick, and I didn't make eye contact. Even now, if I have to say something and I don't want to start really bad, I have to look away from the camera. It's weird. I don't know. I have anxiety from that. I have OCD about bills. If I owe somebody money, I can't get it out of my head. I have a Social Security now. I budget like a motherfucker now, down to the penny. If something unexpected happens, I go crazy. I can't stop thinking about it. And she said I got my mental assessment afterwards, and it said, first and foremost, is for Trump. Now, what that has to do with mental acuity, I don't know. Apparently, it's lots to do with that. And she said, I'm paranoid, I'm delusional. Oh yeah, my godparents are actors. They're famous actors. Perhaps you heard of them. Chris and Susan Sarandon. You know, the guy in Fright Night, the vampire. That's my godfather. The redhead in Thelma and Louise. That's my godmother. He said, thinks Susan Sarandon his godparents. I'm a gypsy. I told her that. Thinks he is a gypsy. When people put quotes around whatever you say, that's delusional. By the way, I'm delusional. I'm paranoid. Oh, I'm a danger to myself and others. I've never heard of anybody in my life. Ever. You know? And I tried to tell this social worker this. Her name is Rebecca Fugati. She works at ALTC. I told her that. I said, I need to get this off my medical. It's not true. She didn't help me. Instead, you know what she did? She called APS on me. Tammy Ladeau, APS, Clarkson, Washington. And I tried to get, I have videos of that, my encounter with her. She gave me the runaround. I said, I have to get it off my record, ma'am. People think I'm crazy now, you know. She didn't take her eyes off her pad. So people say you're crazy all the time, Dan. Really? I got mad. I said, get the fuck off your ass and get my phone number from me, please, so I get out of here. Okay. Okay. And I have a history of heart attack and stroke. I told you I had a stroke. I had a heart attack in 2016 because I have bad circulation. I don't know why. The doctors won't even discuss it with me. And speaking of that, recently I've had problems with my gut. I have what do you call it? A hiatal hernia in my esophagus, you know. And whenever I eat something, I used to smoke marijuana. I can't anymore. I have housing, but I can't drink alcohol because it burns like a motherfucker. My whole chest goes numb. The side of my neck hurts because circulation, you know, and my legs, my lower legs swell up. That's pitting edema. If I poke my finger in it, I leave a little divot. That's bad. That's heart and kidneys backing up. When the first time that happened, I had a heart attack. I told the ER this. I said, I'm chest pain, numbness in my neck, and my pain in my neck, numbness in my chest and lungs, and gut, and a little bit in my arm. I got the assessment from them. They changed chest pain to abdominal pain. So I told their chief of staff, her name is Christine. I have a video on my channel for that too. It's private though. Maybe I'll make it public. I don't know. She said she was going to help me with that. Who knows? That was Thursday or Friday. Who knows? But so far, These doctors are trying to kill me. I had to walk to the hospital, by the way. It's 3 miles away, one direction, on foot. Obviously, we walk here on foot. But they didn't care. They said they sent me home so fast. The doctor had to call me 2 blocks down the road. Where you go? So I'm walking home. Oh, they didn't give me a chance to talk to you. That medication I prescribed for you, that's another thing. No surgery on my gut to fix whatever's wrong. Just pills. Now I'm on Medicaid. I'm disabled. Won't cost me anything, but they won't do surgery because they make more money by keeping me sick. I know there are people, hopefully people are watching this are disabled also, that know this. They should do more testing and give you more stuff on Medicaid. It's free to you, but they don't. So I can't go back to that hospital anymore. They'll kill me. And I can't. I was trying to sue the whole state of Washington right now and Idaho, but I got the papers for the fee waiver because it's like $500 to file in federal court. No lawyer, by the way. All the lawyers are afraid to take my case because when they hear that you have to sue the governor and the attorney general and senators and governors, they won't touch your case. I'm talking to one more tomorrow, for hopefully to help me, because even my Section 8 people are, I'm going to say, they're bastards. They upped my Section 8. The first day I got out at $50 a month, so I pay more in rent a month. And like 3 days later, I got the bill from my landlord, not in the mail, pasted to my door. It says I owe $106 more rent. Now I don't have a rental agreement with him. It doesn't say late fees or anything like that for late rent. I told the housing, HUD, this. They said, that's a late fee. No, it isn't. Yeah, you were like 3 days late on your rent. I said, no, ma'am. I said, I divided out into 30 days. That doesn't make sense at all. My rent would have to be like $3,000 a month. And I have the email from her. She said, okay, if you could keep complaining to us, you could go back to paying full rent if you want. In emails form, I have it. I said, are you actually threatening me on email? For it's on record, Susan? She cut contact off after that. That was like, what, a year ago? I know, like in February, March, or March. And, I told the Attorney General this. It's their responsibility to help me. Their advice, get a lawyer. Well, good luck with that, huh? I haven't seen my mom in like almost 10 years, guys. Even though they were abusive, my parents were, and my brother, I miss my family. I want to hear their voices again and see their faces. But now I'll have to settle for Ben's face, I guess. Well, that's all I'm going to say for now. I'm going to post videos every now and then, even though I look terrible now. I was before I came here, I was a 29-inch waist. I was a tiny guy, tiny, fit, muscular. But look what they did to me. That's what the government did to me. I don't care if you like Kamala Harris, if you like Donald Trump. They're all full of it. Even though I like Trump a little bit more, Kamala Harris is full of shit too. He's full of shit. all these people are full of shit, guys. Don't get sucked into that. Decide is better than the other. They all hate us, you know. But hopefully, I'll have a video later on with Ben doing something. But he doesn't really stay inside anymore. Just to sleep and eat. He sleeps in the front now, not even in the back bedroom anymore. But I sleep in the back. Well, bye guys. Hopefully hopefully you watch this. I don't think you will, but hopefully you do.